in the first half, which is their season high, and they lead the Knicks 69-58. That's Jaylen Brown back in the lineup for the Boston Celtics after missing the last 3 games. American Express halftime report right here in Studio J in Atlanta. Ernie Johnson, that big fella is Shaquille O'Neal. That 2-time NBA champion with the Houston Rockets is Kenny Smith. And that's Charles Barkley. How are you?
I'm in a good.
Did you like watching the first half? Was it entertaining for you, Chuckster?
It's not a lot of defense going on out there. They just kind of playing regular season basketball to me. There's not a lot of energy on the defensive end. Not that I'm a defensive guy, but they're just out there just running up and down the court. And the Celtics have to realize they're not playing the Knicks. They're playing the 76ers. They're playing the Bucks. They're playing Toronto Raptors. You can't develop bad habits. They're just going through the motions defensively.
The American Express teammates, I thought they were playing the Knicks tonight. My bad. The American Express
mentally.
I know, mentally.
If I slap the hell out of you, it'll be mental too.
No, that'd be physical.
I'm in your head. Jaylen Brown has got 12 off the bench. All 70 games he played last year, he was a starter. He comes off the bench tonight. He's got 12. Jason Tatum also with a dozen, and it's a 69-58 game. Jaylen Brown, the focus of Shaquille O'Neal's halftime picks.
Yeah, one of the toughest things to do is to come back from injury and play well. But, he had those back pains. He gave me a call. I gave him some IcyHot, and he's manning up right here. And he's manning up right here. Right here, he gets the ball, and, pump fake, go to the hole, pushes them in the air, twisting and turning that back. But that IcyHot does the job.
Oh, stop, dude.
Right here, going baseline with an IcyHot move right here, just going up real strong, playing
Charles,
good
stop
after injury.
Come on, man.
And right here, the IcyHot is so hot, he's running, and he scores. Man up, Jaylen Brown with IcyHot.
You've heard from the general, and it is 69-58. Yeah, I helped you out there. 69-58.
You see what I did there, Kenny?
Oh, did you see what I did there?
I got you, Ernie.
Whatever.
Checks in the mail, Ernie.
I like it when you say your pictures are about play inside. It's very, it's a little vague, but I know you get a lot more specific once you get to the board, which I hope is where you're going.
Well, I'm thinking about it because the only reason I wasn't sure, because Shaq was trying to race me. And now I know he's not going to be.
Yeah, okay, good move.
Good first step there,
Good move. You got me.
I'm at the board today.
Yeah, you got me.
You talk about, the NBA has gone to this positionless basketball and this kind of thing, but the Knicks and the Boston Celtics, they've utilized the paint in different ways. Here, when you have Enes Kanter is the guy that the Knicks say, we're going to slow it down at times, and we're going to get him the basketball, and we're going to then spread out, but we're going to play traditional big man basketball. So freeze it here. Here he has the basketball. Everyone has, you have one guy dive, which is traditional basketball, and you have 3 on the perimeter, and now he gets to go to work. And what Enes Kanter is one of the best, Charles, as you know, one of the best low post scorers right now when he was coming off the bench for Oklahoma City, and now even here with the Knicks. But again, then the Boston Celtics, they do it a different. Freeze it here. So Al Horford is versatile enough to catch it and then go into the box and then create the same low post. You don't have to just throw it into him. So now he dribbles into the low post position behind his back. Even though he doesn't score on this play, you're getting low post play and possibly getting people in foul trouble. But the most traditional way, freeze it here, is that you have the best ball handler possibly in basketball, being able to break down. Watch how many defenders he draws. Keep going one step. Freeze it here. Now he's got 3 defenders. He's got a man open on here. On all perimeters, he's created it off the dribble. So there's still the same kind of thought process. He finds the open shooter. Tatum knocks it down. And that was an IcyHot move. And generally, it was a good play.
Gotcha, Kenny. Checks in the mail.
Checks in the mail.
We're looking out for you, big fella.
No doubt.
Charles, you mentioned that you were not a defensive guy.
No, I wasn't a great defender.
Well, then the guys upstairs are saying, well, I think we made some video that
Don't duck.
That was a bit.
Oh, don't duck.
that's not, you still got, even though you backed off, you still got in the post.
Hey, listen, that's called making a.
No, actually, that was defense because you did hustle back.
Yeah, but
now getting dunked on,
Hey, listen,
Chuck,
listen, that was a
Anybody.
business. That was a business.
Chuck,
decision.
question. At what point in there did you say, you know what, that's Dominique Wilkins. I ain't
When
going to
he
even
took
try.
it like all back down behind his neck and by his shoulders. This is just, oh my
But
goodness.
again, you're getting back on defense. I do like that. Getting dunked on is not a bad thing if you get.
Everybody gets dunked on at one point.
Question. But when you saw his navel, that's when you were like, oh wait, this is a bad decision.
Chris, I meant to foul Chris on that play.
Okay.
He just tricked me when he
I'm
put the
talking
ball
about
behind his back. But I got it back. Hey, Chris, don't you ever make no commercial. You're a Nike back commercial. I had to give you 56 in the playoffs.
Oh, you gave him 56?
Yeah, 56.
I do remember.
Ooh, 56?
How
Yeah, he made a
ancient?
commercial making fun of me at a barbershop.
How ancient was that video from the Omni in Atlanta? I mean,
me see that again.
that is some grainy surveillance video right there. I can hardly tell it was you.
At this
Chuckster.
point, I'm thinking I can go get this thing.
Hey,
Oh,
that looked like that looked like it was filmed with the iPhone 1.
no, iPhone 0. Hey,
It is
tell you what, listen, man. They had a good team with Kevin Willis and Doc Rivers and Spud Webb and those guys.
Randy Whitman, that
Mike
whole bunch.
Fratello
You're
was
just going to ignore the fact that you got dunked on and going to the whole team.
Elevator Ernie.
There you go.
Elevator Ernie.
Got the 6 shooters out. Yes,
He got
sir.
the 6 footers.
Oh, yeah,
He was
those were the
smuggling
days.
some fruit over
Those were the days right there.
Yo, can we see them shorts, guy?
Come on, let's see them shorts again.
Let's see them shorts.
Took me 4 hours to get those shorts off, man.
doubt,
I
no
mean,
doubt.
to tell you.
See, Elevator Ernie.
Man, I didn't know they had great paint.
Hey, what?
Nice hair, Ernie.
Look, oh, smuggling them grapes. Look at him.
Oh, off the glass. And miss.
Oh, Ernie.
Come on, elevator.
That close to winning the media slam
Hot
dunk
dance.
contest.
Make it dance.
Look at the socks. Look at the socks.